What is up, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Sorry, my hair's a little on the straight. I just got out of the shower. I also want to say I have a clogged ear, so it's kind of hard for me to hear out of this right ear. But hopefully, I'm talking fine. So let's get into it. I want to talk today about the gaming industry some more and kind of like my current opinions on the newest releases of Madden 22. But I also want to talk about Call of Duty some more and maybe some other stuff if I feel like it. So recently, I've been watching the Angry Goat Joe show review on Madden 22, and I love that video. It was like an hour and 20 minutes long, and it was a great review. He went into all the faults of the game, what he thought was kind of good, but also looked at all the bugs, the glitches, and it's funny watching them get mad because Madden fans will never learn because they haven't made a good Madden game since like the late 2000s, I believe, when it was like the height of the gaming industry in my opinion. And they've just been copying and pasting. They've been adding microtransactions into the game and whatever practices they can to steal people's money. And it's never a good Madden game. It's not even a Madden. It's not even a football game overall. You're playing a simulation of a football game, but you're not. You're hoping it's football. You're hoping to get passes. You're hoping to make good plays, but it's not. And it's super buggy. It's full of microtransactions, and it's not a good game at all. So I'm just mad because I hope to play a good Madden game with good graphics, but I also don't want to play any Madden of this current decade because it's just copy and paste garbage. And I never support EA. The last game I bought of EA, I think it was Battlefront 2, if I believe right, and that was like less than $10 back in 2019, late 2018. Um, and so, and I haven't bought a single EA game since then. So that's kind of like my rant about Madden 22. It's so mad to see this game ruined. And I know I see, and it's been copy and paste every year. And I love seeing people react to all the reactions and get disappointed because they expect more, but it's EA. What do you expect from them? Um, Next, let's move on to Call of Duty, and I want to rant a little bit about that. And so I want to go back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where I think they first introduced, instead of DLC this time, they introduced a Battle Pass. And my thing with Battle Pass is, and I'll explain more of this probably after this Call of Duty rant, is that battle passes are unfair if they're part of a full price game. So once they added into Modern Warfare, a good game overall. I haven't played the story yet, but I'm hoping to get the game cheaper price in the future. Hopefully the game will still be alive by then. But I'm planning on playing that one day. So going into that game, it was a great game overall of when it first released. Everyone loves it. Everyone still loves it. And then Cold War released, and I like the whole idea of Cold War. I wanted it to be like the Cuban Missile Crisis back in '69 or '68 or something like that, where everyone was fearing that we're gonna have a nuclear war once they cross the line with the battleships, and then I thought we are going to have that kind of story, but instead we get a totally different story that's not even history, and I was super mad because I love the Cold War. It's one of my favorite wars in history. But they totally ruined it, especially with the gameplay. I played the alpha and the beta. It was alright, but again, I'm not a Call of Duty pro. I like to play the game casually, get wins, losses. I'm usually at a 1.0 kill death ratio. Every kill I get a death. So I'm adequate. I'm not the best. But I also like how good the graphics are. Other than that, it was kind of frustrating getting kills. But other than that, people who are good at the game are getting frustrated. They want to be good, but based on skill-based matchmaking and people camping everywhere, they can't play the game. So it's been the same Call of Duty and copy and pasting every year. They just changed the format of like they added a battle pass now. And now that Cold War is wrapping up and they're having sales in Cold War, they're going to release Call of Duty Vanguard. And with Call of Duty Vanguard, it's still going to be the same game, copy and paste, add microtransactions, and people need to learn that because the last Call of Duty I bought, and I realize it was a mistake now. Well, it actually came with my PS4 back in 2016, 2015, I believe, around there. Um, but it included the game Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I made a mistake of buying the DLC for that because no one ever bought it, and so there's no one on the servers. So that was the last Call of Duty game I bought. So the Vanguard is going to be the same thing with copy and paste. Probably going to add microtransactions with the Battle Pass, and it's not going to be a good game. So if anyone watches this and they see this, do not even buy Vanguard. I do not support it. I hate it. I hate Activision. I think everyone hates Activision now based on their lawsuit, but I just don't support that. And it's frustrating to see this every year. It's like, oh, a Call of Duty game, okay, just another copy and paste. Don't buy it. That's my reaction every time. I'm not excited for games anymore because I know they're going to fail. Well, most of them. Especially AAA titles, because it's so expensive to create video games nowadays. But I probably will pre-order Horizon Forbidden West, I believe, and I might pre-order that. I need to look more into it. I don't want to watch any trailers or gameplay because it's spoilers. It's kind of like watching a trailer for a movie. It reveals the footage of the movie, especially the good parts. And so that's why I don't watch it. So I stay away from spoilers. But to wrap up Vanguard, it's just going to be a copy and paste game. I'm sick of Activision just being so greedy and doing this every year. I wish they would change and be like what they were back in the past, but executives and marketing and stocks and a whole different company back then. And so next I want to talk about battle passes. Now these were added back in the day in Fortnite, and I think they were the first ones that implemented it, and everyone decided to follow suit. The thing is with battle passes, they are good in terms if for a free game, because if you're paying on top, let's say the Avengers, Marvel's Avengers, the video game, of course, not the movie. Let's say I pay $60 for that game, and they shouldn't be a battle pass because all that stuff should be free upon entry on the game, and that's my point I want to stress so much is that once you buy a game, everything needs to be unlocked. And that's how it used to be. And the same thing goes with Madden, is that it's all about gambling now, getting the best players when you could have got all those players from the start, from the beginning. There's no opening packs. Everything was based on skill. Every character was in the game from the start. And now they sectioned it off. But the thing with battle passes is that they have seasons. And in my mind, every season comes so fast that I get to a season, end a season. Beginning of the season, end of the season. And it's like, once I start the season, time moves so fast for me that it's the end of the season. For example, in Fortnite, they added the aliens. I remember it was a thing with the UFOs. I watched a little bit of that. And to me, it lasted so fast. And now that season is ending, and now a new one is coming up. I don't know what it's about. But it seems like every edition, every battle pass just goes quick and by. And I know it's cosmetic and that's fine, but it should only be that in free-to-play games. That way, you want to buy something, it's like the price of a video game. It's fine. But you shouldn't be paying that on top of the price you paid for the game. Every price you paid in the game should be entry upon everything you earned in the game. And so I would be fine if they added the battle pass and you get to earn it on your own. And I'm fine with Fortnite. They did this in the past where they... how would I put it? Where you would get to earn the item once upon completing the mission or quest. And I think Rocket League did this too. I got the battle bus free in Rocket League because I did certain challenges, and they actually weren't that hard. I was able to do it very, very easily. So the thing with the battle pass, it just also is that once you get the items, the season ends, and there's a whole new season with new items, and you want those items. And then whatever items you get, they become the past. And whatever new items you get on the next season, they become the past again. And so your new items become the past eventually. And it's frustrating because you have all these skins in Fortnite, and especially for all the YouTubers, they have hundreds and hundreds of skins. And I'm just like, yeah, you probably spent, you're feeling the market for Fortnite, which is fine. I don't have any problem with that. But it's a problem where people view these new skins, unless they only bought one or two skins and they switch off here and there, you're going to have a system where you're going to have over 40 skins and you don't know what to wear because you don't know which is best based on the current season or which one you like the most. And people do this for events and fine. It's same for GTA and the cars based on the DLC that released. But in terms of the battle passes, it's just not right to have it in a full price game, because what if you're paying $20 for a skin pack in Fortnite, or sorry, Avengers, and so that's $80 on top of the regular game. And I know prices are going to escalate throughout time, but I feel like they should stay constant based on the microtransactions they have in the game. If Fortnite is fine, like I said, since it's a free to play game, it's free to enter. It's all about skill. Go in this game, you use the default skin, beat everyone who else bought a skin. Boom, easy. There is no clear advantage by having a skin or not, and that's what's frustrating too. Or another thing that's frustrating about battle passes is that once you get the barrier to entry, there's a lot to earn, like let's say 100 levels, but you probably only could get to level 30 if you're a casual gamer, play a few hours here and there on every day. You would have to grind that out so much to get your money's worth, and it's just not worth it. And there was a couple times where it's just, in order to get a skin, you have to grind so much that is it truly worth the price you're paying into to get that pass? And that's what games like want to do. And if Overwatch does in the future, I'm going to be pissed, because Overwatch 2 looks like a good concept and they're going to take their time with it. That's what I want to do. But I don't want them to add a battle pass. I'm fine if it's like a free battle pass and you get the best skins at like level 20 or 30 and the rest are emotes and stuff like that, where it doesn't truly matter. But it just, battle passes also piss me off because they shouldn't be in full priced games. DLC is also not fair. I made my rant on that. I think in another rant video, I made problems with my DLCs in the past. But otherwise, it's the stinking battle passes that get me every time, because I see it everywhere. Mobile games, regular video games, and I see it everywhere where you have to earn items every time and you may not do it. So that's kind of the problem I have with the gaming industry these days, is with battle passes. They're even worse because they add a lot of content that you should have got from day one based on the barrier entry game if you're playing for a full priced game. If you're not paying for a full priced game, it's fine under the assumption that they're adequately priced. If it's $30 for one battle pass, that's not right. It should be $5, maybe $10, but depends on the content they add. If they add this blue skins to everything and they add $20 into that, that's not right. It's like Apex Legends, and so that's kind of issue I have with battle passes and with Call of Duty Vanguard and Madden 22. This is kind of like what's been on my mind. You guys are welcome to share this or comment what you think, because some of this stuff is just really pissing me off in the gaming industry days, and I can't stop it. It's all about greed. It's how they make the most money. And so if you guys like this, please comment or do whatever you want. I shouldn't have said that. You don't have to comment. You're welcome to comment. But hopefully you guys are doing well and staying safe, and hopefully you guys are staying happy, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the future. Bye.